Hello everyone, this is nadasfan, and welcome back to our Community Road to Glory series featuring Mr. Brad Broadway, the younger brother of Joe Broadway. When we last left Brad, he was torching SMU's defense for a last-second dramatic touchdown catch, and now Notre Dame comes to town here to face Navy. Yes, he's a wide receiver playing in an option offense for Navy. Not the best career choice, you say? Well, you can only have yourselves to blame here, as this was given up to the community to decide where Brad went, and the overwhelming vote went to Navy. So there's where he plays, and he does a lot of blocking in option offense here, as you see. Kind of lost his block there, but they still get the first down on the option. So getting a pass pattern here now, and calling for the ball, but going to the flat route there, which was broken up, and so that series stalls in a field goal attempt. So 3-0 Navy right now as we get close to the end of the half there, as you see a nice little block there allowing the option to get outside there for a first down. Last play of the second quarter, Brad getting just a bit of a step, but that ball is underthrown to any point where he could make a play on it. So third quarter now, he takes his frustration out by leveling some D-back to the ground right there on a positive gain by the offense. And here you see option coming his way again, and another nice block. So he's doing what he can do, blocking for teammates, but he's hoping for some routes to open up for himself. Here he gets, well, he didn't have much separation at all, but he does make a tough catch for a first down there. So the chain's moving here in a 3-3 ball game. Brad makes a nice cut here, gets wide open, and this time he's overthrown by his quarterback. So it would have been an easy touchdown had they connected. Here over the middle they do connect for a first and goal. So they're knocking on the door here, hoping to get a touchdown in here and break this tie. There's a great block, not one but two blocks by Brad to get that option pitch into the end zone. So it is 10-3 Navy now. At the end of the third quarter, makes another catch for a first down, and the chains are moving in onto the fourth quarter, hoping to protect a 10-3 lead here. So staying on the ground with the option, and oh boy, a fumble on the other side of the formation there leads to a Notre Dame touchdown, and this game is now tied. Brad getting himself wide open, but instead a bad read by the quarterback. That goes back to the house on the pick six, but hold up, there's a flag, and it is a clipping on Notre Dame on the return. So the touchdown off the board, they have to settle for a field goal. It's 13-10 now. Brad getting wide open over the middle here, making a catch, but they're running out of time. They got to get upfield here. Just over a minute remaining here. Brad beats his man badly off the line, and calls for this ball. This one finally gets right to him, and he gets a big catch downfield, almost to the 20-yard line. So under a minute now, 3rd and 9. Big play coming up, down by 3. Brad wide open, and he's just short of the end zone. They mark him down at the 1. So they'll have to go first and goal here. Brad is hit as he comes out of his route and stumbles a bit, and whether that ball was thrown to him or somebody else, it ends up in a pick nonetheless, and a heartbreaking loss here as Navy was right on the door step of taking this game, but yet Notre Dame turns over Navy's offense and wins the game 13-10. So Brad trying to do everything he could there. He got jammed at the line on the biggest play of the game, and if he had just gotten in the end zone here, so close, as you see some angles of it, very, very close to getting that ball over the goal line, but it was not to be. So the very next play, he's jammed at the line, loses his balance, and is not able to make a catch. So 7 catches for 122 yards, no touchdowns, although so close in this ball game. So next coming to town is Duke, a team who's 3-4 and 1-3 in their conference, against the 4-3 Navy midshipmen here. So another home game, a chance to get that bad taste out of their mouths from the Notre Dame loss, the game that they felt they should have won. Brad on a rainy, sloppy field day here, making a catch over the middle to start this one off here, and here he just burns a man just ahead of halftime here, and that corner's got no chance. That play was designed to have Brad cut back, but that was assuming that he was being being defended, and he absolutely was not. So he just kept upfield, called for the ball, and got an easy touchdown on that play there as he flexes his muscles at the end with the mascot. So here he does curl back and makes a catch, but he does get stripped of the ball here. So despite a nice catch, which would have been close to a first down, he fumbles, and this ball's turned over to Duke. Duke only able to muster a field goal after that turnover, so 7-3 Navy, but there's Navy turning the ball right over again, presumably on the option pitch there, I believe, behind the play, or behind the play for Brad anyway. So very next play out there, pancake block for Brad, but as he's accomplishing that, some crazy fumble behind me once again. This one allowed to go into the end zone for a touchdown. So now, just like that, 2 turnovers gives Duke the lead. But hold on, here's a pass not to Brad, but to the other wideout that, as they cross in the middle, makes a catch and goes all the way, all the distance for the touchdown. So 14-10 Navy now, and we're running option to the left, and the quarterback is keeping and getting upfield, and that's a nice rush almost to midfield. So again, running out of time, about 2 minutes left, and down 10 actually, but Brad once again burns the D. Somebody might want to think about covering him in this game, because that's not going so well as far as strategy. 2 long touchdown catches for Brad on this day, and he is in the house once again. So down by 3 now, 21 seconds left, and he's calling for this one again, getting open, not being able to stretch it downfield, but gets the catch nonetheless. So with 6 seconds left, the pass goes to the underneath route, but unfortunately they're going to run out of time as they have no timeout to call here, and another very tough loss to swallow. This one to a Duke team that was 3-4 coming in, now 4-4. Navy drops two really tough home games here, as Brad does everything he can to make that outcome different, as you see some replays of his long touchdown catches here. But Brad's stellar effort personally is not enough to get Navy into the win column in either of these 2 home games. So Navy's record slipping a bit, and they are going to be desperate when it comes to the East Carolina game coming up next on the schedule. But we do have a report from Aaron Andrews about a milestone here that Brad has already reached.
It was a banner week for the subject of our ongoing series. He passed a huge milestone on the road to glory, and I'm here to bring you the full report. In his first year on campus, he's already made his mark with a mind-blowing display of college football. This season, he gained more receiving yards than anyone in history. For more on this historic season, here's Kirk Herbstreit.
Well, I've been doing this a long time, and I can't remember the last time a freshman broke a record like this. This wide receiver has been catching anything and everything. He definitely deserves to hold this record. This season showcased just how great of a player this guy really is. Aaron, let's go back to you.
It's time to wrap up this mid-season Road to Glory report. We'll be back the next time our student athlete makes headlines in the college football world. For EA Sports, I'm Aaron Andrews.
When she said more yards than anyone in history, I assume she means just at Navy. So this has been NadasFan. Come on back for the next episode of Brad Broadway.